All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving our praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who I learned this truth from. And I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. And today, it's kind of going to be of various topics. I got a couple clips, I want to play and then go into. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. This is the brother Yehowadah from the GMS Detroit camp. And, I'm just play this first one, man.
The amount of homophobia in the United States needs to be studied because half of the time for the men, the call is coming from inside the house. And half of the time for the women who are saying, oh my God, I don't like this, I don't support this. Honey, your husband is creating his dream nigga in 2K.
Okay, so just real quick, man. You're comparing somebody not agreeing with homosexuality to a dude creating a character on a video game. It's not the same thing, dude. It's not.
I literally just had a friend of 13 years message me and say, I don't know what's going on with you with the wigs and the hair and the makeup, but I'm just praying for your soul because I just feel like you're lost. Let me remove this wig so I can scalp a bitch correctly and read you thoroughly. Y'all gonna stop playing fucking games. I am a man that identifies as a male that likes to wear fashionable clothes, wigs, and makeup because it is a form of self-expression. Nowhere does the correlation of my sexual orientation also match up with the visibility of how I express myself. That is
Okay, so real quick. So if a man goes around and murders people unjustly, does that not make him a murderer? Or is he just expressing himself because he likes to shed people's blood? Help me understand.
Problem that you doltish, feeble-minded individuals have.
And then doltish, let's see what that says. Says, of a person unable to make intelligent decisions or judgments. Oh, okay, because we don't agree with your lifestyle. We don't know how to make intelligent decisions. Okay.
If you don't understand the difference between the two. Long gone are the days where us women are going to sit back and allow you to generalize us incessantly and we not say anything. Absolutely fucking not. Today is a wake-up call. Please stop using God as a platform for your homophobia and hiding behind religion for your bigotry because it is not cute.
Okay, so again, we're not using the Most High to hide behind anything. The Lord himself said that it's abominable for men to deal with another man sexually, likewise for the women. It's also, he also said that it's abominable for a man to be feminine. It's not okay. But we're not hiding behind religion, dude. It's like, that's the problem with you Jakes, man. Now, if Esau do this, we already know how he get down, man. So that's self-explanatory. But you Jakes is like y'all try to justify, wickedness. You're trying to justify being a homosexual. Like, there's nothing you could say, dude. Like, come on.
Because
man.
While you were getting dick down, before you were married, you weren't praying then. Bitch, I'm so mad I have to start walking. It's not acceptance that we want. It's respect. Simple.
We don't have to respect you. If we don't agree with your lifestyle, dude, then we don't have to respect you. Y'all got a whole month dedicated to y'all madness. But yet you don't see heterosexual people just going around celebrating that madness, bro. It's what you're doing is against nature. So
homophobia in the United States.
Stop. So real quick, you know what I'm saying? He mentioned a couple words and I got those words queued up. Because one thing, dudes like to throw around, they like to throw around that homophobia word. So we're just going to take the word homo off, right? So I got the word phobia queued up. It says an extreme or irrational fear of or aversion to something. So y'all like to say that heterosexual men are homophobic. Well, I can speak for myself when I say I'm not afraid of homosexual men. If anything, I disagree with it. Now, what was also interesting to me, was this word aversion, which I looked up yesterday, and we're going to get it. It says aversion, a strong dislike or disinclination. Like, if anything, I have a dislike for that particular, lifestyle. So does the Lord. So, and then, they love calling people bigots. Let's see what that word means. It says a person who strongly and unfairly dislikes other people, ideas, etc. You know, like, come on, dude. I don't understand how it's unfair that we don't agree or don't like, what you're doing. Like, it's confusion, bruh. You're a man. You just said you're a man. You identify as a man, and yet you pretty much presenting yourself as a woman. You're wearing wigs and makeup. Like, come on, Jake, you're gay. We get it. Like, it's okay, cause we're gonna explain that, man. Cause it said that's one thing. Oh, I'm just expressing myself. Oh, okay, cool. So just like I said, that analogy that I made. So if someone just goes around murdering people for no good reason, one, is that person not a murderer? And two, are they just expressing themselves because they like to do what they like to do? Like, come on, son. Come on, son. So, starting in the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 17. Slakia, verse 22, Leviticus 18 and 22. It says, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination." And indeed, it is, man. Men aren't supposed to deal with other men sexually. Women aren't supposed to deal with other women sexually, man. That's not how the Lord created things. He created men to deal with women and women to deal with men. That's how you create life between a heterosexual relationship between a man and a woman, dude. Like, you people. Yes, you people in that community just try to justify your wickedness, man, but y'all don't understand. There's a very serious judgment behind what you're doing, and this is the law for that. But again, we can't fulfill this law because we're in this society where, and then they say they want to be respected. When you people have laws that clearly protect you, we can't do anything but say something about it. That's all. That's all we can do, is just say something about it and disagree with it. You're protected by these particular laws, man. So stop it. We don't have to respect you. Slakia. I have to turn my radio down. I'm at the plantation. This is Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. It says, "If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them." Yeah, man. That is the penalty for living this alternative lifestyle. Now, if we were in the ancient world and you were caught doing this, you would be stoned to death, because it's unacceptable, man. Men were men back then. Women were women. They were effeminate, were feminine. Women were feminine, men were masculine. But clearly the roles have reversed, man, in this current world that we're living in, man. The women are masculine and the men are effeminate. It's confusion. This is why America is known as Babylon, which the word Babal goes into confusion, And excuse me if, my voice is kind of in and out, man. I'm in this room, so Salakia. But to get into it, because again, he's trying to justify wearing makeup, right? So let's just grab that real quick. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. And it says, "The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy power." See, yeah, man, the Lord isn't looking at you like, oh, well, yeah, he's just, no, man, that's abominable. A man isn't supposed to wear women's clothing or act like the woman. The same thing for the women. The women aren't supposed to wear men's clothes or act like men. There is an order to things, man, but things are out of order, and you're clearly out of order, man, because you have on this wig. I don't get it, man. What is so fascinating to you men out there, you effeminate men out there that want to be women? I don't understand, and there's nothing against women, but you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I wasn't born one, because you men, I don't understand. I'm having a hard time understanding that, man. Then I'm just gonna grab a couple more on this And then I'm gonna switch gears, man, cause dude, Jake, y'all be tripping, man. Y'all be tripping because again, what you're doing is clearly against nature. So this is Romans chapter 1 and verse 24. Says, wherefore Yahweh also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie, and worshiped and served the creature more than the creator, who was blessed forever. Tawab. And yeah, man, you people, you worship yourselves, you worship idols, you worship everything up under the sun, besides the one person, the one being that created everything, man, which is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. You people are so ass backwards, it doesn't make any sense. And again, Jake, it's like it says in Jeremiah 4:22, man, like the Lord called you stupid, man, Sodom's children. Because again, you Israelites out there, you're wise to do evil, but you don't have the knowledge to do good, man. And this is why the Lord is going to be justified in destroying 2/3 of you, man, because you refuse to repent, man. Repentance is open unto you at this current time, because we're coming into the time where, you're not going to be able to get this word. You're not going to be able to repent from your sins, man. It's going to be too late. So just continue. It says verse 26 says, for this cause Yahweh gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lusts one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And again, this is why, there's a lot of various diseases growing around in that community, some of which, they can't get rid of. It's no need to even mention it. But Jake, again, what you're doing is against nature, and you got a real serious judgment coming. And then, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to read that and then jump to the next one, man, because I got a couple, but I'm just going to mention it just like, they try to say, oh, well, Abraham prayed for the Sodomites. No, he was praying for the righteous that were dwelling, in Sodom, Gomorrah, and the neighboring cities, But clearly, there were none righteous. He pleaded with the Lord not to destroy the cities, but to deliver the righteous. And who were the only people that made it out of Sodom and Gomorrah? Lot, And obviously, it wasn't Lot himself, but, Lot and his 2 daughters, they were delivered out of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities before the Lord destroyed them. Lot's wife didn't make it because she looked back. She didn't listen. So that's why she's turned into a pillar of salt, because she looked back. But again, man, that is the penalty, that was left. Anytime we mention, Sodom and Gomorrah, the account of Sodom and Gomorrah, man, is being redestroyed, man. It's on fire as we speak this thing, man, as that particular account is being revisited. And that's going to be the same judgment for America, fire and brimstone, but it's going to be way worse. So I'm just going to end this particular part right here. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9, and it says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. Yeah, man, this is talking about, you Israelites, because obviously the heathens, they don't matter. They're going to do what they're going to do, But this applies to you Israelites, man, that are doing these particular things. And when we repent from doing these things, you're not going to make it. You're going to be reborn into the kingdom. The Lord is going to destroy you, and have you be reborn, to be the children of the elect. But this applies, man, to our people. And this guy in particular, man, you're effeminate. You're clearly, an abuser of yourself, man. You're abusing yourself, Jake. You're not going to make it. So that's it on that. Let's jump to this next one. Now, I shared a video of this dude, before, and pretty much we have a chat. But he made a couple points in one of the videos that I shared, but in this one, man, he went off, man. He went off. So let's just see what he has to say. And that is not entirely true. You have to understand that we are in captivity to, in my opinion, the king of the heathens, Esau Edom. He made the black woman what she is. You have to remember, going back to the garden, even the serpent made a deal, and we're seeing that play out to this day. It's not solely, the black man's fault that Eve is the way she is. Now, there are Jake out there, that contribute to the way Eve is, but it's not entirely the black man's fault. That's BS. And then again, a man can have as many women as he wants. Women like to call, oh, well, you men is y'all hoes too. Well, no, it's not the same thing. Men don't get ran through, men do the running through. So stop it. Let's continue.
We have sex with our friends, we have sex with our sisters.
Again, nothing wrong with dealing with her friends. He said dealing with her sisters, that's off. You ain't supposed to deal with a woman's immediate family. But again, there's nothing wrong with that.
We're so disrespectful to us people, she got to put up with this shit.
Not all black men are disrespectful to black women. They more disrespectful to us than we are to them. But, some may disagree, some may agree. But, hey, it is what it is, man. But that's not entirely true.
Because you paying the bill. Our black sisters got to be the strongest woman it is on planet Earth. Why? She all by herself.
She by herself because she wanted to be by her damn self. And then I'm pretty sure you're old enough to remember when she pretty much, when they came through with the government assistance, the Section 8, the welfare, pretty much any government program to keep the black man out of the house. So just remember, any woman that is on that, government assistance, just remember she wanted to be by her damn self. It's not every black man out here just getting with these women, getting them pregnant and then leaving them. Now, granted, you do have Jakes out here that are doing that, and that's wicked. But not every man is doing that. You have women that want to be a part of this system. They're alone because they wanted to be alone. They're strong and independent. Remember, they don't need no man. Remember?
She ain't got no man.
Because she ain't want one. She said she ain't need one.
A man don't know what to tell her. He can't talk to her.
What do you mean don't know what to tell her? We've been trying to tell Eve to get right. She don't want to listen. So what we do? Leave her alone.
All a man's trying to do is have sex with her. She don't want to.
Every Jake ain't just trying to get box from Eve, man. If anything, men, Israelite men, because I can't speak for the men of the other nations, and I don't give a damn about them. But as far as the Israelite man goes, in particular, the righteous Israelite man, we just want wives, man. We want loving wives, man. We don't want the current product of today. We don't want it. So we let it go.
Especially after she done had some babies and things like that. And the black man is sorry. He's not helping the black woman. He ain't helping his mama.
Yeah, these niggas are sorry. Now, even though we don't identify as being black men, but still, every Jake ain't fucking sorry, man. This don't apply to every man. Because if you gonna say the black man is sorry, then you pretty much saying you sorry too, nigga. Like, stop it, man. Like, y'all gotta stop grouping the entire nation as a whole, man. Like, that shit don't apply to every man. Because I'm pretty sure there are plenty of men out there that take care. Man, matter of fact, fuck that. There are a lot of Israelite men out there that take care of their children, man, to the best of their ability. Even their wives, Now, regardless if they're dealing with their wives or not, they do what they have to do to provide for their family. These niggas are sorry, not these real men out here. So stop that shit, man.
So the black woman got a real hard job in America. She's our backbone, point blank. They look.
She got a hard job, but meanwhile, she's strong and independent. She'll put her career before her family. Shut the fuck
Boy ain't
up.
no man. They man ain't no man.
He ain't no man because, again, she pushed his father out of the home. That's why a lot of these niggas out here are over-emotional homos. That's why, nigga.
They out here all by themselves, struggling every day by themselves, trying to take care of this nigga here, his mama, by herself trying to take care of boys. My mama, all our mamas, they have a hard time and we don't even say thank you. We wrong. The black woman ain't wrong.
It ain't all our fault. Now, I can speak for myself. When I say, Slakia, I was raised by my mother, I didn't have my father in my life, but again, that wasn't, because my father didn't love us or her, He died in a motorcycle accident when I was a baby, so I didn't really get to know my father. So it's not always the men, the Lord has particular things play out, because there's a lot of men out here that do have their fathers in their lives, man. So stop that shit. It's not the man's fault. It's not always the Israelite man's fault. Remember whose world we're in right now. It's his fault. It's not 100% Jake's fault. So stop it, nigga.
The black woman wouldn't be no hoe if a man wasn't no hoe. We made the black woman like the black woman.
She's a whore because she wants to be a whore.
Stop. How can we disrespect the black woman? If it wasn't for the black woman, we...
All right, stop it. That's enough of that, man. So, again, this is another woman worshiping nigga that's just trying to say, oh, well, she's the strongest woman. And shut up, nigga. I don't want to hear none of that shit. So I'm going to play this last clip and then bring out these last few scripts I got, man. So brothers have done a video on this particular guy I'm about to play, man. Nah. This man, this infuriates me so bad because this is the world that we live in today, man. Like, men are not men anymore. They're not.
Calling yourself masculine men and teaching other men about relationships. If you want to teach a man about a relationship, show his woman. Show me your woman. Show me that.
Why, if I was in a relationship, would I show you my woman? Like, why the fuck would I do something like that? That's off, man. I don't care how cool I am with a man. Now, I'll use an example, right? My childhood best friend. And I've even told him this, and even though I wouldn't do such a thing, I tell him like, hey, man, don't leave me alone with your wife. Don't do that. I feel uncomfortable, and even though, we're cool, we family and all of that, but still, like, don't do that. I feel real uncomfortable, man. That's off. Because that's even in the law, man, just roughly paraphrasing, you're not supposed to sit with another man's wife. So that's fucking off, you fucking simp, man. God damn, I hate these.
You're validated and talk about what you're talking about. If not, be quiet. Because masculine men take care of the women from the bottom.
No. Taking care of a woman doesn't just make you masculine. Dude, there's way more to that, So just shut the fuck up. But let me stop interrupting, man. But I just gotta interject when these dudes make these certain points.
Of their feet to the top of their head. That's what masculine men do. I'm not in competition with my woman. I know who she is. She runs the household. I just make sure.
And you're a fucking simp, man. Don't know real man. Man, bruh. And this is what I mean. Like, everything is so ass backwards in the society we live in. And this is why the Lord has to come back and put everything back in order. Because otherwise, if not, this is going to be the new normal. Even though it's pretty much already is the normal, but it's going to be the normal on a mass scale where women run the household, man. The men have to take the man, Lord help us.
She has a home to run. Why? My children are there, my belongings are there. Why would I not have her in a situation where she can manage everything properly? And then you have these men talking about, man, I'll break up with a woman right before her birthday. I'm a masculine man. What? take 2 hours to shower more than my woman because I'm a masculine man. You have weak men leading weak men, talking about strong men are the weak men. A real man provides.
Nigga, you're a weak man. You just fucking said it. And then look at the way this bitch is looking at this nigga like, yeah, I run you. This fucking nigga, you weak. You're a weak man. The woman was not made to lead. She was meant to be led, you fucking retard. Like, man, this is why the Lord is gonna kill a lot of you niggas, man. You think it's all about materialism. No, man. As long as you're doing what you have to do for your woman and your children, you know, providing their 4 basic necessities, a roof over their head, food to eat, water to drink, and clothes on their back, you're doing your job, man. You know, if anything, like, dude, you niggas are so retarded. Like, I'm so tired of this woman worship bullshit, man.
Put together from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head, and that's just the physical part. We're not talking about.
And again, there's nothing wrong with taking care of your woman, you know, for doing things for her, you know, but just worshiping her as if she's some god, that's fucking
Spiritual
off.
part, the emotional part, the mental part, the financial part. See, a lot of men want to claim to be real men, but when it comes to showing and proving, you can't do it. So if you're speaking about relationships and you're bashing women and you don't have one, something's wrong with that. A lot of you podcasters are a part of the miniature sausage club.
And you're a homo, dude, because like I said, I don't give a damn about the size of another man's rod. I ain't even gonna mention it, but you that's some real suspect things, a real suspect statement to make. Talk about they're part of the small sausage club. Like, stop, man. Like, you niggas weird, bro. So let me just get my last few scriptures, bro, because you niggas, man, the Lord is gonna kill you niggas, man. And rightfully so. Like, this woman worship shit gotta stop. Like, it has to stop. You sit here and talking about weak men leading weak men. No, man. You're a weak man telling other weak men what they should do. Oh, yeah, worship your woman. Give her everything, man. Her money is... Oh, hold on. My money is her money. Her money is her money, head ass, bruh. So you meaning whatever money you make, you busting your ass day in and day out just to give it all to her. Meanwhile, whatever money she's making, she gets to keep and keep a separate account. And he even mentioned that in one of his last videos, man. Well, yeah, man, well, you know, she has an account that I don't even have the information to. I don't even know how much money is in it. There's like the one Edomite chick that pretty much set up an emergency account, you know, listening to her mother, you know, made a separate bank account that her husband didn't know about, you know. And when he fell on hard times, you know, I forgot how much money she saved up. You know, I think it was about 30, 40,000, you know, something like that. You know, he fell on hard times. He needed help. And she didn't help him. She pretty much left. You know, these women, not all of them, you know, but most of these women nowadays that aren't shit, man. They ain't shit. So it's best to just leave. In particular, the NW alone. Leave her alone. They keep saying it, man. The apostles and the elders are not lying, man. Just leave her alone, because nothing good comes from it. So this is Jeremiah 31:22, and it says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man." And indeed, you see that happening. This is why you have, you know, women in these particular, you know, positions, like these jobs. You know, women may have higher positions, you know, than men. Like you have the fucking vice president of the United States is a woman. You know, never in history has, you know, that ever happened, you know, until this current time. Like, there's never been a woman as the president, let alone the vice president, you know. Like, you're seeing the deal that Eve made with the serpent play out until this day, man. Like, it's fucking madness, bro. And this is why we're supposed to take heed to the scriptures, man, because it tells us everything we need to know. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31 and verse 3. It says, "Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. And yeah, man, that man pretty much then took his nuts off, and she got him in her purse. Cause like, you know, like the one brother, you know, from Virginia, man, you know, he said, man, she got his nuts in her purse. Like, that man do whatever she say. And she had that proud look on her face, man. You seen the way she was looking at him, like, yeah, I run you, you know, when it should be the other way around. You're supposed to, you know, lead your woman. You know, she's supposed to cater to you, not you, you know, catering to her. And it's pretty much, again, you know, you're giving all your substance to this woman. You're worshiping this woman. You're throwing, like, you pretty much doing like, man, at this point, he's pretty much just living his life to please this woman, when there is nothing. I mean, there's absolutely nothing you can do to make a woman truly happy, man. Women are never truly happy. You know, no matter how much money you got, man, she'll never be happy. So I'm going to go to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11. Slakia. And verse 3. Says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. Yes, that's the order, man. The head of the woman is the man. The head of the man is Yahweh Shai. The head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. You know, that's the order, man. You know, the man is over the woman, not the woman over the man. You know, so you're supposed to lead her. She's supposed to cater to you. That's what, man, let me just grab that, because I didn't even write this one down, man. But this is her role to you, man. This is Genesis chapter 2 and verse 18. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him. So yes, man, she's supposed to help you. She's supposed to cater to you. She's supposed to serve you. You know, a woman is just a female servant, you know. Now, that doesn't mean, you know, women don't have, you know, particular, you know, rights and such, you know. But overall, the woman was created for the man. And that's what it says. Jumping back to 1 Corinthians chapter 11. I'm going to jump down to verse 8. Slakia, verse 9. It's 1 Corinthians 11 and 9. And it says, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. And yes, man, Adam was created first, then Eve, man. Woman was created for the man. You know, it's not the other way around. But that's what they try to have you believe in this current world we live in, man. That's how backwards this world is, man. Where they pretty much, you know, put, you know, the women over the man. So I ain't gonna make this too long, man. So I'm just gonna end it on this. But it's what a lot of jakes have a hard time understanding, man. You lead her, she doesn't lead you. And then a lot of these women are like, none of these women are righteous, man. None of them, except a small few, you know. But First Esdras chapter 4 and verse 37 tells it, says, wine is wicked, the king is women. Slakia. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all of the children of men are wicked, and such as are all their works. Slakia. And such as are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish. And yeah, man, it just clearly tells you women are wicked, especially these women in this current time that we're in, man. These women are wicked. They don't give a damn about you. You know, they just want your money. And that's not all women, but a good majority of them today. You know, the women that are in the truth, you know, these worldly women, they don't want anything from you but your money. They don't care about you, you know. So again, it's just best to leave, you know, the end up alone, man, and not to be like that man, or both of those men, or all three of those men. You know, don't be a homo, don't be effeminate, don't be a women worshiper, man. So that's pretty much it. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. Till the next time I say it, Shalom.